Breadcrumbs comes out next. Minimal effort, just enough to keep you around inconsistent contact. You deserve the whole loaf. So pay attention to who has been breadcrumbing you. You deserve the whole loaf, and they're not going to give it to you because they don't really want to see you win. What's up, air signs? It's your girl King Cat, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so today we're going to be getting into what does Spirit want you to know for your character development. Okay, you are the main character in your story, but you know, we all can use a little guidance trying to get to where we want to be. Okay, so let's get into it. So for starters, to open up this reading, I am using the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck by Disney. Okay, this is like the cutest, funnest deck. I feel like the Alice in Wonderland deck. First of all, Alice in Wonderland deck. Well, Alice in Wonderland in general is such my energy. I just can relate to the whimsy and the ha la 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 of it all. I am an air sign, so maybe that's why I'm just feeling like this or ha la 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 la, because our heads are always in the clouds. Anywho, let's go ahead and see what's going on with the air signs. What does our spirit guides want us to know? What do they want us to know as far as character development for the rest of July? We have the Knight of Teacups. Okay, and then we have the Six of Spears, the Two of Flowers, the King of Spears, and the Empress. Okay, Libra, I see you. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm not so well versed, even though I am really good at reading energy. I'm just not specifically versed in understanding what the teacups is and what this is, because this is not the traditional tarot deck, right? So the Knight of Teacups is a charming person with dramatic flair. That's literally me right now. Okay, known for his chivalry, he's the first to open the door for you or shield you from the pouring rain with an umbrella. This tarot card advises you to get in touch with your emotional creativity. Pen a love letter, write a song, or redecorate in a way that inspires you. Okay, so my air signs, right off the bat, we're being asked to channel and to really dive into our creativity at this moment. Okay, all right, let's see what the Six of Spears is telling us. You've recently been through a difficult and challenging time, and now you need to care for yourself, rest, and process all that's happened. Yeah, okay, so I did do a reading on myself, and the Six of Spears came out. So that's how I really know. I have so much air in my chart. So that's how I know, like, this is definitely for the air signs. The Six of Spears symbolizes a peaceful period after a conflict when moving on is necessary. So also too, I'm hearing turn your pain into profit. So whatever challenges, that you have a very unique way of expressing yourself, but also too, these challenges and this pain, whatever you recently went through, is really giving you the fuel and a unique touch to whatever creative endeavor that you are being led toward right now. Okay, so let's also do the Two of Flowers. Ooh, this is the first time that the flowers have come up in a reading today. So let's see. The Two of Flowers suggests that you're in the beginning stages of manifesting a goal that you are very excited about. While you may still be ironing out the details and figuring out how to make your dreams a reality, this card is a sign that things are on the right track. Okay, so first of all, like that tea. Second of all, I'm really excited about this because, as you know, like, okay, I'm not new to tarot, but like, this message is definitely something that's for me, okay? Because like I have so many new things that I am on the brink of launching, so I'm so excited about that. But I'm not new to tarot, but also this is the first time that I'm like full-fledged launching on my channel. Like I've started another channel and kind of like gave up on that because I was like, you know, this is just too much to maintain. But I've actually figured out a system that is working for me. So this channel is going to be for all things wellness. Tarot and spirituality is a large part of a lot of people's wellness, including mine. So whether you choose to see it that way or not, it just is what it is. Okay, so I just think that is so dope. Okay, and I just feel like that is to say that we're all in this together. Okay, we are all in this together, and you are also in that same energy. Like you might be curious and kind of like shaky and just wondering where things might go because this is all new. Like you have to watch my intuition message, because I was saying in that message that when things are new, that's the time that you have to tap into your intuition even harder. Okay, but I won't continue to ramble. Let me get back to these cards. You are on the right track. The Two of Flowers is suggesting that you are on the right track. Okay, whether like this is so dope. I'm so happy for you. Okay, so the next card that we have is the King of Spears. The King of Spears, like the Queen of Hearts, dutiful card soldiers, the King of Spears is always ready for action. He bravely charges forward to meet challenges head on. If you've been procrastinating or wondering when the time will be right to make your move, this is your sign to square your shoulders, hold your head high, and act now. So you're on the right track. Whatever you have in your mind, Spirit is like, no, this is exactly where you need to be. Act on it now. So air signs, you're being prompted to act fast. Okay, I don't know where all this energy is coming from. Oh my god, yes, you guys are being prompted to act fast, baby. Okay, this is so dope. Like I am loving this reading. And so then we also have the Empress, which if you are a Libra, well, you are in the Empress energy, which intuitively I'm getting like whatever you're doing, you are going to be ahead in your field. Like you are innovating this shit. Okay, this mother lover. Okay, that's like who you are. You are an innovator. You are the person that is going to, like, you could be in an oil field, like, you know what I mean? Like you could be like an engineer of oil, but as the Empress, you come up with the innovative and beautiful way of bringing it all together. It could be the ugliest task, something that people just think is so mundane and ugly, but with the Empress energy, you have the power to beautify it. You have the power to make it something that is so desired. You have that anointing. I'm hearing you have the anointing. So upright, the Empress serves as a reminder to treat others with dignity and compassion. A lesson the Queen of Hearts could stand to take to heart. This tarot card carries the strong theme of appreciating beauty in nature. Make time to cultivate a beautiful environment, whether by redecorating, spending time outdoors connecting with nature, or planning your very own rose garden. So yeah, planning your rose garden, I'm feeling is more figuratively speaking. It's more so like plant your own seeds. You know what I mean? Like do something different. Don't be afraid to do something different. Also too, to stay humble. Okay, as you elevate, stay humble. Okay, I'm trying to see. Do we have any more messages in the Alice in Wonderland deck? Do we have any more messages? This is so dope, air signs. Okay. Okay. So we have the Seven of Teacups, the Queen of Flowers, the One of Spears in reverse. What else? The Queen of Teacups in the upright. And the Fool. Oh, this Fool card is just too cute. Okay. Hey, y'all, this is a good energy. The air signs are feeling real good. Like I feel like the air signs are feeling like real good. Like I'm having like such positive energy. Like this energy is definitely giving the full energy. It's free, it's whimsical, it's high energy. Like this is high creativity, this is high innovation that I'm feeling for the air signs. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because that I'm an air sign, but I'm telling you, this is what I'm feeling, guys. Like, dude. Okay, so the 7 of cups, teacups. Hooray! Wait, hold on. That's the wrong one. Oops. Okay. So the 7 of teacups asks you to take inspiration from Alice and dream. Allow your imagination to wander. Daydreaming can be a powerful act of manifestation and form the framework for your future goals and action. Tap into your intuition and let your mind wander. Who knows what wonderful adventures your dreams will take you on? See, I'm telling you guys right now, that word intuition is coming up again. Go watch my intuition reading that I have uploaded, y'all. It's tea. Okay, so yeah, meditating is another thing that I'm seeing with this card, the 7 of teacups. Daydreaming, meditating, visualizing, those are going to be the things that, because when you do things like that, you're really setting an intention, right? And when you set an intention, intentions are like magnets. So whatever your intention is, that's what your world is going to start magnetizing. Okay, so yeah, let's do the Queen of Flowers. Guys, I'm just having so much fun in the air sign energy right now. I'm having so much fun with you guys. Okay, let's do the Queen of Flowers. Okay, Queen of Flowers. The Queen of Flowers is a social person who takes pride in her appearance and speaks her mind with elegance and authority. Admired by others, she commands attention wherever she goes. It's time to hold your head up high, put your enviable skills and talents on display, and embrace the unique traits that make you who you are. So, air signs, you are unique, okay? Spirit is asking you to stand in your uniqueness. Okay, it's what makes you who you are. It's what makes you so magnetic. Okay, it's what makes you beautiful and differentiates you. Okay, some people just got it, baby. You got it. You are the person that got it. I'm telling you, like, please, y'all gotta look at that intuition video that I done. It's like, it's giving. Okay, this is like confidence. Also too, you are being asked to please work on your confidence. The color purple and blue is significant right now. I know that doesn't have anything to do with the chakras and the way they line up with the colors or whatever, but blue and purple are significant right now. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so yeah. Okay, now let's do the Queen of Spears in reverse. No, the 1 of Spears in reverse. Ace of Spears in reverse. Oh, okay. Have you been feeling lost and confused as poor Alice when she's lost in Tooglywood? Are you unsure of where to go from here? If you're feeling foggy or listless, take your time to think about what you really want. Giving yourself an exciting goal will help you regain motivation and clarity. So I feel like this is the energy that you're coming out of, and you've already been giving the tools and the encouragement of being unique and being who you are. I feel like this is a reminder that Spirit is saying whenever you feel lost, go back to setting your goals. Like, no, set your goals now, and when you are feeling lost, go back to that list. That's your homework, air signs. I'm giving you homework. I haven't given nobody else any homework, but I'm giving you homework. Set your goals. Write out your task list. This is something that I've been doing because ChatGPT has just recently entered, and this is not an ad obviously, but ChatGPT has just introduced a new feature that will remind you of tasks that you set the night before your day. And I feel like doing things like that and going back to it, going back to your goals, and basically reverse engineering. Reverse engineering is when you set a goal and then you figure out how to accomplish that goal, okay? Doing things like that in moments where you feel lost or low is gonna help you stay on track and give you that spark, okay? That all that energy that I was feeling, that's your natural energy, because you air signs, we are meant to be free as the wind. But sometimes, like if you leave your house closed off too often and you don't introduce new air, new energy, it starts to feel stale. The energy feels stagnant. It feels stuffy, okay? And that's how we start to feel as air signs when we don't imagine, when we don't get outside of ourselves and daydream and imagine and innovate, okay? So yeah, set goals. Set your goals and reverse engineer. Now let's get into the tea of the Queen of Teacups. Okay. The Queen of Teacups represents a maternal, nurturing person, much like the kind mother oyster. Rather than giving strict, harsh orders, she tries to guide her curious oysters with gentle compassion. This tarot card comes as a sign to make sure you're treating others with empathy and understanding they deserve. So yeah, treat other people with empathy and understanding, but also yourself too. Like, it's okay to not be hard on yourself. Sometimes I feel like I have other things that are in my chart that make me really hard on myself or whatever. And I feel like this more so than it being other people, because I feel like air signs are generally very compassionate and soft just by nature. But mainly to give yourself compassion and be an empath for yourself. Understand that you are an empath. So yeah, definitely have compassion for yourself. But lastly, we have the Fool card. So let's see what the Fool card is telling the air signs today. Okay. So the Fool represents someone who, like Alice, is about to follow their curiosity through a life-changing journey. Life-changing journey. So there is life-changing energy that's on the board. Everything leading up to this right now, like, I feel like Spirit is really like hyping you up just to tell you, like, all right, so are you ready? Are you ready to really do this? Are you ready to like really like put yourself out there? Are you ready to see it through? Are you ready to see it through? Are you ready to see it through? Because there will be challenges, but are you ready to see it through? Okay? Wide-eyed, yearning for adventure, a little naive, the Fool eagerly stumbles down the rabbit hole without much worry about where she'll end up or what sort of topsy-turvy scenarios she may encounter along the way. You're about to take your first steps on the adventure of a lifetime. Who knows what fantastical characters and confounding situations you may encounter. Maintain optimism throughout this journey. Its challenges will teach you important lessons, and its triumphs will open your eyes to a whole new wonderful perspective on life. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm just gonna leave that there. And let's get into the deck. What's the tea deck? So what's the tea about the air signs character development right now? And I've already pre-shuffled before. Well, not pre-shuffled, but yeah, that is a shuffle. So let's see what comes out. Whoa, jealousy. Okay. Comparison and envy, fear of losing a spot, projection of their own insecurity. Not everyone claps when you win. So there is going to be a lot of jealousy surrounding your character development, air signs, okay? This is crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Chalet, I wasn't expecting that. Look, green with envy, baby. I wasn't expecting that. Family drama. So there's gonna be, I feel like the jealousy might even be coming from family. Old wounds, new arguments, generational patterns, loyalty is tested. You are allowed to set limits. So that you might have to be setting some new boundaries here as you are developing in your character. Closure, final chapter, accepting what happened, answers, or self-made peace. You don't have to wait for an apology, okay? So you guys are coming into also coming into a period of closure, but I'm heavily feeling like this is self-made peace. You deciding to make peace for yourself and to move on. We also have fake friends. So they celebrate you in public and hate you in private. So there are definitely some two-faced people that are surrounding you at this moment. Okay? And I feel like your character development, this new chapter that you're walking into, is triggering this. And breadcrumbs comes out next. Minimal effort, just enough to keep you around inconsistent contact. You deserve the whole loaf. So pay attention to who has been breadcrumbing you. These are going to be the people that are fake friends. These are going to be the people who are two-faced, who are not really giving what they're breadcrumbing you because they just want to stay in your business. You deserve the whole loaf, and they're not going to give it to you because they don't really want to see you win. We have that with jealousy. Not everyone who claps when you win. Not everyone claps when you win. Okay? They're breadcrumbing you because they just want to keep you close enough to be in your business. What other messages do we have from the What's the Tea deck? Okay, that's it. So the main things is to watch out for. The main things to watch out for as you are developing in your character. Themes of jealousy, themes of family drama, family jealousy, closure. You are going to be feeling a lot of closure and making peace. It's like as you tap into your intuition and tap into your creativity, it's going to start healing things within you, and you're going to be able to see things from a different perspective. We have that Fool card. Okay, typically in the traditional tarot, the Fool is hanging upside down, right? Which means they have a different perspective. Okay, yeah, fake friends is another thing that is going to be a big thing to watch out for in character development. And it's going to always be the people who are breadcrumbing you, I'm telling you. Okay, something that I noticed that even in my personal life, a lot of people will call you their friends, but they won't call you to hang out and do the things that friends do. So they have other friends that they'll hang out with, but they only want you for specific reasons. You know what I mean? If you're not the friend that somebody calls to hang out and do all the things that are lit with, 9 times out of 10 they're in competition with you, or they feel like you're gonna steal the spotlight, which that's why you're being breadcrumbed. They're not giving you everything that they're giving the other friends. They're just giving you little bits and pieces. Those are people that are not going to really be happy for you when you're winning. And those are people who are also smiling in your face and hating you in private, okay? So let's move on. I'm going to pull last messages from the last deck, which is going to be my handwritten deck, okay? Let's see what we got going on in the handwritten deck. So the Virgo energy, attention to detail. So you might have Virgo in your chart. Touch some grass. So you're being to reset your nervous system and recalibrate your energy, okay? Grounding is going to be very significant for our air signs, because as we are air sign, we tend to get lost in the clouds and floating from here to there. But grounding energy is what's going to help you sustain your success, sustain that energy of being free-spirited, because you always have a home to come back to, which is going to be yourself, which is going to be your inner self, okay? So yeah, Virgo energy, attention to detail, efficient, practicality. So that's also going to be Earth energy, which is just, again, grounding. Earth energy is very grounded, it's very stable, it's very consistent, okay? So Spirit is asking you to consistently pay attention to details and to channel, to exhibit your creativity in an efficient and practical way, okay? Okay, look, at the bottom of the deck we have you deserve better and own your value and add tax, okay? Own your value and add tax. So I'm getting no more undercharging. If you are in the the personal service provider, or if you are selling personal goods, stop undercharging, know your worth and add tax. You don't need everybody to say yes to you. Okay, it's okay if people reject you. Okay, not everybody is meant to partake in what you have to offer. Okay, not everybody is meant to go on your journey with you. Okay, we have gaining 100K followers. Okay, heaven on earth, things taking a turn for the better. All obstacles are now cleared. I know you've been waiting. I'm on my way. Your soulmate. So I feel like that is your soul tribe telling you, especially because we have gaining 100K followers. But if you are single, your soulmate is coming. Okay, they're on their way. Let's see if we can get any more energy on that. Ooh, that's juicy. The last close friend you spoke to. Okay, so the last close person that you spoke to, if it is a friend, might be your soulmate. That's not gonna be for everybody. I'm just saying, that ain't gonna be for everybody. Wow. Brand deals. We have brand deals coming in, and book the vacation. Spirit, so you're gonna be going on vacation soon. That's probably why a lot of jealousy is gonna be coming in for the air signs. Okay, but yeah, this reading was just a wee bit shorter than the other ones, but honestly, it was so potent. I'm gonna leave everything here. Let's just do a quick recap or whatever. You deserve better. Stay grounded. Touch some grass. I know you've been waiting, but I'm on my way. I strongly feel like this is for the soul tribe with gaining, like the people that you're going to be influencing with gaining 100K followers. Heaven on earth, things are taking a turn for the better. The obstacles are clear. The weapon is going to form, but it does not prosper. I'm telling you, I'm getting the image of Moses parting the Red Sea. Keep going. Keep following those intuitive nudges. Keep following your creativity and watch the road open for you. Okay? The last close friend that you spoke to, something is significant about that. We have brand deals here on the table, and book the vacation, baby. If you've been planning a vacation, or if you've been wanting to get out the house, get some fresh air, baby, do it. Okay? And brand deals. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but there's some pretty good business offers that's going to be coming your way. Okay? So yeah, keep your head up. You got this. Make sure you hit that notification button, subscribe to the tribe, and I'll see you on the next one, air signs.